Why is it that whenever we're supposed to have something that's supposed to be about helping black people and lifting black people, such as the NAACP, the Congressional Black Caucus, even the NABJ, they use these types of things to talk about everyone under the sun but black people? This is because at its core roots, its base, it's in the pockets of the dominant white society. They not really, in all actuality, even for the upliftment of black people. And here we have it. Camilla Harris had an interview up there with the NABJ, and she used it to talk about a opportunity economy to lift all people. These are lift all programs. She was talking about giving people home ownership and helping small business owners, but mind you, she keep talking about helping people, that got small businesses. The key word being people. She's talking about helping everyone. And these are lift all programs, family, where foundational black Americans that end up getting the scraps of that. It won't benefit foundational black Americans. We need something that'll benefit solely foundational black Americans. She even had the nerve, the gall, and the audacity to sit up there, and even these NABJ people, the nerve and the gall and the audacity of these people, if you ask me, family, because they had the nerve to sit up there and talk about Israel and Gaza when this is supposed to be about black people, us, and it's okay to exclude people sometimes and focus solely on us. That's because at the core of these things, they not for black people. They in the pockets of the dominant white society, so they got to stay on topic and be about all people. They not just solely about our people. And I don't like that, you know what I mean? Because these kinds of things have been historically used to undermine our people, if you ask me. And a lot of tethers, non foundational black Americans sit on the boards of these particular companies and things like that. But Camilla Harris has some nerve to sit up there and talk about Israel and Gaza. While we don't wish anybody no harm, we wish everybody well, but we just focus on our needs because far too long we've been getting the short end of the stick. So I got some audio and video of Camilla Harris when she was asked about reparations for foundational black Americans. She was asked about reparations for black people. She spun it off and listened to the words she said. It really, is very telling of Camilla Harris. She don't give a damn about no black people. And if you ask me, none of them, the right or the left, give a damn about no black people. So I got the audio and the video of it. We're going to talk about it. Fair use.
As we move forward and get a two-state deal done. But right now, the thing we need to get done
Fair
is
use.
this hostage deal and the ceasefire deal. We need a ceasefire. We need the hostage deal.
I want to switch gears to racial justice, Madam Vice President. Last month, you eulogized Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee.
Yeah.
Jackson Lee's signature bill, one of a few, was H.R. 40, which would create a commission to study the history of U.S. slavery and study the issue of reparations. She introduced H.R. 40 every session of Congress, taking up the mantle from Congressman John Conyers. This is a bill that you have co-sponsored as a U.S. Senator. Yet, despite the fact that this has been, similar commissions have been created on the state level and on the local level, is yet to pass in Congress, let alone come out of committee. Congresswoman Jackson Lee, Congresswoman Barbara Lee, and other advocates have called for President Biden to take executive action to create this commission. Would you, as president, take executive action to create this commission, or do you believe that it should happen in Congress?
Well, first of all, as you mentioned, Sheila Jackson Lee.
Look at the stumbling. Well, first of all, tripping over her words. She can't even, form the words to get the lie out. Let's continue.
An extraordinary leader who we just recently lost, and she was a friend and a real champion for so many issues. So I feel compelled to say that about her. On the issue of what we need to do going forward, first of all, we just need to speak truth about history, in spite of the fact that some people would try and erase history and try and teach our children otherwise. We need to speak truth about the generational impact of our history in terms of the generational impact of slavery, the generational impact of redlining, of Jim Crow law.
Our history. She ain't no foundational black American, but let's continue.
I could go on and on and on. These are facts that have had impact. And we need to speak truth about it. And we need to speak truth about it in a way that is about Right.
And it's very disingenuous that she keeps on saying, and it's very disrespectful, I find, that she keeps on saying we need to speak truth about it. She knows the history, she got the facts down pat, but let's listen to what she says when, asked about it, because she keep beating around the bush. Just, answer the question as the man put it out there. Stop trying to kick the can. Just put it out there.
Solutions. And frankly, I think that we, and part of that is studying it to figure out
Studying it.
exactly
Oh, there we
what
go.
we need to do.
Studying. Ain't no damn studying need to go on. We already know who the reparations is going to be allocated to. Ain't no studying it. We all know it was only one group of people that were enslaved over here in America, and that's foundational Black Americans. We built it up, and it's going to be lineage based. Ain't no studying need to, even go on. Studying is just a way for them to keep on postponing it and, kicking the can down the street so we never get reparations. You know what I mean? Because if Kamala Harris wanted to, she could enact a law and put reparations on the books tomorrow if she wanted to, but they don't give a damn. They don't want to. They just want to keep on playing these games with us, talking about studying, and they giving all these damn immigrants a leg up, giving them housing, this, that, and the other, giving them EBT cards with thousands of dollars on it, and denying foundational Black Americans who fought in every war. We got foundational Black Americans homeless out here, that's struggling to get by, and you talking about studying it for real, Camilla Harris. This is very, telling about you, because you give a damn about no foundational Black Americans. And any foundational Black American that supports Camilla Harris, you voting against your own best needs because it's under her regime, Biden and Harris, where they bringing all this damn mass immigration into the country. But let's continue.
And part of that is studying it to figure out exactly
Studying it.
what
The
we
nerve of
need
this
to
woman.
do. But
We know
part
what we
of
need
what
to do.
we can do right now is, for example, what I'm
We know
talking
what we
about in
need to
terms of
do.
building an opportunity economy, which is addressing.
She keeps on saying building an opportunity economy, but she's saying an opportunity economy for people. And people is a lift-off program. That's for everybody. We need something that's benefiting solely the needs of foundational Black Americans. And until we get that, these tangibles that are supposed to be allocated to our specific group for the atrocities and things that we suffered in this country, and we even built this country, I ain't voting. And I think any foundational Black American that chooses to vote, especially for Camilla Harris, you foolish and you voting against your own best needs. See, I ain't for neither party. I say we sit this thing out because it's been far too long. They practice this benign neglect on us, and it's by far time we get our just due. But just my thoughts on the matter, Camilla Harris, nothing needs to be studied. Just do what's right and give out them resources, give out them reparations to FBAs. Peace.